Hey everyone, this is Angela with Windows and Waves. Going to talk about disability today. Not sure what it looks like in your state, but I'm going to go through what it looks like in my state. But first, before that, this is Windows and Waves, channel for benzodiazepine dependent in withdrawal or recovering, and for the survivors too. If you like what you see, please subscribe. Okay, so benefits. I know that in some states it is harder than others to get a court or a judge to agree to giving you disability or partial disability because of what's going on. You have to do a lot of paperwork and follow through, and it's not a quick thing, but I do know that it's possible. Now, I have not filed because I realized what was going on with me as I was getting better. If I had known in 2016 what was coming for me, I would have gotten on the ball as quick as possible. But to do so, I would have to go to the public assistance office. Everybody, whether you're in a small town or a big town, there's going to be an office where you can apply for this. This is the Alaska state application for services, and this is where it starts. You fill this out to the best of your ability, and you take it in and see a caseworker. They go through the packet with you. They add on some extra pieces of paperwork, and of course they tell you this isn't a given, that you have to jump through a lot of hoops, and that it may not happen the first time. In fact, from what I understand, with ailments like this and fibromyalgia and lupus, if you want to have disability, you're probably going to get denied 2 or 3 times. It's my understanding that the caseworkers just tell you to keep reapplying, because eventually you'll have everything they need, you'll have all your proof, and they will give it to you. It is a federal payment, so you have to have all your I's dotted and your T's crossed. I can tell you too that you have to have an actual diagnosis. That's a hard part. I've learned that you can get a diagnosis from a nurse practitioner as well as a doctor or a homeopathic doctor. But you do need a diagnosis with the name of what you have on it. So protracted acute withdrawal syndrome, benzodiazepine withdrawal syndrome, and it's really hard to find somebody who believes you. I honestly think that might be the hardest part. But if you lose your job, or you can't go to your job because you hurt, because you're throwing up, because your body doesn't want to move, because you're afraid to answer the phones at work, it's really worth going through the disability stuff. It might be hard. You may need to have a partner to sort of help facilitate and not let you drop the ball. I'm good at that. I'm good at dropping the ball. But it's such a relief to everybody, including yourself, when you do get that assistance. While you're filling this out, you should also apply for, depending on what your family looks like, apply for food stamps, energy assistance. I know some of you are proud and don't want to do this, but if you're hurting right now and you can't work, allow the system to help you. It doesn't mean you have to stay on it for the rest of your life. The other thing that I did, knowing nothing about what was really going on with me, was I went to the vocational rehab office. And if any of you don't know what that is a place where people like let's say, stay-at-home mothers or people who've been in prison, go and they put you through a battery of tests to see what type of work would best fit your personality, your work ethic, your drive, um, and then they give you quite an extensive personality test. And then once they figure out where they're going, they then help you find a job, and that's like helping with resume building, helping with transportation to get to a potential employer. They give you coupons for clothing at department stores so that if you don't have anything to interview in, you can go get something, which is really wonderful. Um, they will also get you into training, like for me, if I want to go back into the business world, I'm going to need to take some computer classes. It's been a little while and I'm starting to feel very old. Um, but they help with that too. And if they notice that there's something not right, which they did with me, they told me that they didn't think I should work and that I should do some therapy, um, which they paid for. Um, and then and then the Fed lost a whole bunch of money and they couldn't help me for a while and I haven't gone back. But I do know that they can help with the steps for disability. Um, it's worth it. It's worth pushing through and getting the help. It also gives you a sense of completion. Um, it's easy to sit and veg and just watch Netflix all day when you feel like poop, but making your life better is a good idea. I wish I had known because let me tell you what, I would have been on that so fast. Anyway, that's Windows and Waves for the day. If you like what you see, please subscribe, like this video. If you have any comments or suggestions, please comment. I have successfully responded to every single comment that I have gotten, and I will to yours too. And if you don't want to comment on a public forum, you can always email me at windowsandwaves@gmail.com. So that's the word Windows, the letter N, and the word waves at gmail.com. I hope all of you are having a great day, and I hope that you are surviving. Have a good one.